Alright, we are at 1430 Woodland. Today's the 15th of October 2019. Been here for a day and some change doing some repairs, and we're scoping the sewer main. This is the tap at the city. Those are nasty roaches. But what's going on is there's an offset right there. You can see kind of the edge of the pipe, so I can't get a good picture I can't get down right there. I'd love to be able to. Oh, there, I'm in there now. Cool. So the main, the way this drops off is the main is likely, everything's flowing like it's supposed to, but there's that weird offset, and you can see like some rock or something has forced its way into it. Something's going on. So it's an old terracotta main. That's on the city. That's not your responsibility, but it's just something I wanted to point out. So we're just going to pull back nice and slow. I typically just rush towards, like turbo towards the city to get my camera all the way out, because the picture's usually way better when pulling back. And what I'm going to do, actually, which I forgot to do, is I'm going to locate this tap just for knowledge. So we're going to pause the video here, and we're going to go locate that out in the street. Alright, located that out in the street at 7 foot deep. Took pictures, and I'll attach those to the invoice. Looking good so far. I mean, it's cast iron, it's old and bumpy, but definitely not the worst looking I've ever seen. I think it looks okay. Alright, we're turning up on a 45-degree angle, so we're probably going to have the city clean out right above us. Yep, so you see that cavity at the top right about 12 o'clock. That's the city clean out. So we're just going to go, we know where the city clean out is, we're just going to go locate depth right here. Pause the video. Alright, that didn't work out too well because there's a bush right in my way, so we're going to just pull it back probably about 5 more foot. Somewhere around there. Looks like it kind of turns down pretty quick right there, so we'll guesstimate it from like right there. But yeah, it looks like it kind of kicks down some right there, but we're going to pause the video again, and we'll find the depth here. Alright, located that at 4 foot deep. So we are going to continue to pull back. Pipe's looking pretty darn good for old cast iron. Alright, a little something going on right there. That sucks. Alright, so my guess is what we just passed. That's definitely mainly just toilet paper, from what I can tell. But I believe that there is a belly in the line. Definitely something going on right there. So we might try to re-enter that with put what's called a pipe guide on it. See if we can get it up off the bottom of the pipe a little bit to get a better visual. See if there's like roots or something right there. So yeah, I'm just going to pull it back, put that pipe guide on, and then we will try to locate that spot. So far it's looking good. I mean, besides that one spot we just passed, which sucks because I had pretty high hopes. I didn't see that when I was pushing in because I was going so fast. The pipe looks good though. Again, there's that where we cut it, the bottom kept coming out, and Matt said that he noticed that it was cracked. So we have that going against us, but it doesn't look like there's been any root infiltration. Eventually there will be, but it would probably take years. So, you know, while I got this open, here's the clean out buoyant cap we installed. So it just literally pops down in like that. And if the sewer backs up beyond this clean out, everything is PVC up beyond a little bit past this clean out. If it backs up in the cast iron portion, this thing just spills out, and sewage will spill out right here, which would suck, but still better than, you know, clogging the home. So I'm going to put this guy on it, which is just a pipe guide, gets it up off the bottom a little bit. See if we can get a better visual. That was right around like 22 or 29 foot, somewhere around there. Maybe a little past. Alright. Big old wad of something. What I'm going to try to do is just go ahead and run some water and see if we can get that stuff on down the line. So we're just going to pause the video. Alright, so I had to mess around. We actually didn't have the water on. I had one flush left in the toilet, but I think I got most of it out. So we're just going to cruise to the city clean out and again, you know, there's a little bit of stuff left. So yeah, I think what's going on is there's a very small belly right there in that line. Looking at city clean out right there. Yeah, so we got most of it out just with one flush. So that's good. So we're just going to cruise backwards. So yeah, so this is kind of, there's no roots per se. Actually, that might be, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to take this head off and put it back down with no head, see what we see. Alright, we're back, about 40 foot out. So we can see that we are starting to enter into a belly right here. You can see about if I had to guess, about an inch worth of water. A little bit of debris or something in the pipe, but overall I got it pretty clear. It was just holding, you know, toilet paper and stuff, but that actually might be the bump up right there that I thought was just a turn down, which is actually a bump up that's causing right here. So I think the pipe has sagged in this location about where my camera's at when the water gets the deepest. And yeah,
where do you want this 15?
I was thinking on the 3-inch going to the washer.
Okay, cool, that's what I was planning.
Yeah, just kind of anywhere along that line, but maybe closer to the washer.
Yeah, 10 more.
You know, so it's more easily accessible.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep. So here's a little belly right here. Not horrible, but that's why solids were just sitting right there. And it's probably going to continue to happen, but as long as you just keep toilet paper down the line and human waste, you will probably survive for a long while. Eventually, roots are going to get into this line, especially if it's truly cracked on the bottom like we think it is. But I don't see any sign of them in there now, which is cool. So honestly, I think my assessment is you have time. I would say within the next 5 years, you need to consider replacement of the line. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to pop it back down there. I don't need to film this again. I'm going to pop it back down here and do another locate at about 30 foot, and that way you'll have depth and where the line goes, just in case you do want to approach this down the road or anytime soon. So we're just going to stop the video. I'm just going to turn on the locate and go from there.